I guess the first thing I should say is thank you very much. I deeply appreciate the support and the encouragement. I think we have a big responsibility. I look at what we're doing now in two phases. Most people in politics, a political party thinks that they think that victory is defined as winning an election. I don't kind of define it that way. Oh yeah, we got to win the election, but we have to deliver. We have an opportunity now to deliver. And in our state, people are hoping that they're going to keep their jobs, their kids are going to get a job, that instead of the bookends, the young people leaving the state and the successful leaving the state, which takes prosperity and ideas and jobs and innovation and all the things we get excited about, we have an opportunity to bring about a big amount of change. And it is going to be very difficult. I have been there before. Sinatra says, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Well, if you can balance a budget in Washington and change the nature of government in that city, we can do it here. But I can't do it alone. I can't win this election alone, but most important beyond that, I can't deliver the things I believe in alone. We are going to have to work together until we accomplish this agenda. If we can transform our government, if we can reduce the cost of doing business in our state. There are some people out there who are political observers, people in the press, people, they somehow just don't seem to understand that if you drive up the cost of doing business, business will do business somewhere else. And what happens is our people are poor, our jobs leave, and the social service structure, the whole structure of the state is punished as a result of having too high a cost of doing business. Anything that stands in the way of bringing jobs and keeping the jobs that are here, anything that stands in the way, we got to knock it down. And it's going to require significant political change. That's what this is about. This is not just some Republican victory or some election. It's way beyond that in my mind. I see it, I feel it, it's in my bones. This is an opportunity for us to make a giant difference and a great contribution to our country. And I think that's why we gather. Because somehow deep inside our souls we believe that we can make America a better place. And we can make America a better place by making Ohio great again. I'm committed to it. We're going to work together, shoulder to the wheel. We'll climb the hill. We will not take no for an answer, and we will restore the greatness of this great state.
You know, when I was Speaker of the House, I was not afraid to lead. You can't be. You're leading today by taking this step. You can't be afraid to lead. In the first 6 months in office, when I was Speaker, we passed the most fiscally conservative budget in over 40 years, the largest income tax cut in Ohio history, and we did it without the help of one Democrat. And in doing so, we asked them to come on board, but when they found out that the public really liked what we did, that they wanted lower taxes and less government in their lives, Ted Strickland gets elected governor, and you'd think it was their idea. They embraced it. Well, we weren't afraid to lead then. We won't be afraid to lead in the future. And you're going to get a few promises from me that I'm going to commit to you today, because I feel a sense of responsibility to you now with your support. Elections are partisan events, but they shouldn't be run in a partisan manner. And we won't embarrass ourselves, and I won't embarrass you like Jennifer Brunner and the Democrats have done to them, to her party in this state. So you have that commitment from me. I'm going to trust the local elections officials as Secretary of State, and I know there are many of you in here, and there are many of you in here I know that know more than I do about how elections are run, because you've done it for decades. You do it at the local level, and I'm going to trust you. You're going to be my partners, and I'm not going to run the Secretary of State's office through threats and intimidation like it has been run over the past couple of years.
I come from a district that's about 2-to-1 Democratic to Republican. The district is partially represented in Congress by Dennis Kucinich. I knocked on approximately 19,679 doors to be elected to that office. And I stood at people's doorstep, looked them in the eye, and told them what I stood for. And then I went to Columbus and did what I said I would do. And I think we need more and more of that in our party, is just doing what you say you would do. The way I was raised in my family and the way I was raised in the Marine Corps, standing on principle and standing with integrity means everything. And with your support today, I plan to charge forward, be elected to state treasurer, and very much hope to make you proud. Thank you very much.